Hi guys, welcome back to the Sicilian Revival. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a cup tie away against Gubbio in the first round of the Serie C Cup, and we follow it up with a league game against Taranto. Since you were last with us, we've not been good at all, really. We had a 0-0 draw at home against Brindisi, a 3-2 win away against Latina, and since then we've had a 2-1 defeat against Virtus Francavilla and a 3-1 defeat away at Giugliano. And every single game we are not the better side at the moment. We're really struggling to get into a rhythm. As such, we have changed formation for this upcoming game in the cup against Gubbio. We've gone to a 4-3-3 in the hope that we can just stem the flow a little bit. For whatever reason, it's not been working with the 4-2-3-1, and we need to really find a way of settling in and just trying to get some kind of consistency. We've already had to do a team meeting, trying to G the lads up a little bit, get a bit of positivity around the club. But at the moment, team cohesion is really poor. We haven't got a set starting 11 as of yet. But as well as that, obviously, because of all this financial bonus thing that's been going on, the players are really unhappy about it, and we just can't seem to get them to drop it at the moment. And as such, morale is extremely low, and we are really struggling to find our way through it at the moment. Ortiz doing well to win that header, but it's gone straight to Bumbu. And here come Gubbio, and we just about managed to sort it out. Murray getting an opportunity in at centre back today as well, and plays it into Frisena. And now Ferenz. We have rotated a little bit for this cup tie as well, giving some of our other players an opportunity, and that's a shocking pass again. And again, we're just really lacking any kind of consistency at the moment. The passing and the movement hasn't been great, and a big chance there for Gubbio through Udo, and we're quite a bit lucky to get away with it. But as you can see, early stages, and we're not even having the majority possession, which we were doing in the 4-2-3-1. But Gubbio, 4 attempts to goal with the one shot on target, and we are not looking like we're capable of doing anything at the moment. And unfortunately, this has been the story of a lot of our matches. We've had the odd chance, and luckily, we've managed to score it. So it's made scorelines look a little bit more presentable. And again, the ball's been played in behind. Cosinelli with the ball in Presta, pretty much on the goal line, completely unmarked. And that is the story of our goals conceded at the moment. We just cannot defend well. And we've got arguably, some of the best quality in the squad is in defence and in our attacking play. But it's just not happening for us. And we finally had an attempt at goal, but Gubbio are dominating matters here. And it looks like this could potentially be going the same way. The goalkeeper knocks it long. Udo luckily couldn't get there. Murray with a very good header. And now Zuno on the attack down this left-hand side. Plays it into Ferenz. And there is Plesia. And it's bundling about in the penalty area. And once again, we can't find the back of the net. Ferenz, unfortunately, has taken a knock as well. And it's not just a knock, it's now a proper injury. So he's going to have to come off. We'll get Vaca on in that central midfield. And hopefully we can find a way just to stem the flow a bit and get back into this game. It's been a very poor performance here. And once again, we're not creating chances. And this has been the theme so far. That 3-2 win, we weren't the better side. We had 4 attempts at goal and scored 3 of them. We were extremely lucky. And Plesia here picks it up, trying to get the counter-attack. Here is Cavallo. Lays it across to Vaca Jr. Now Zuno. Just holding on to it, looking over the top. And Cavallo will beat the fullback to it. Good to see a bit of positivity here. Cavallo crosses it in, and Zuno was there at the far post. And unfortunately, from our point of view, it was off target. But again, a little bit of positivity in our play. That's all I'm asking at the moment. And it's just not quite happening for us. I mean, Zuno, poor performance. Plesia, a poor performance. Moray and Ortiz, poor performances. And it's just the same every single game at the moment. We're not finding any good performances from our lads at the moment. That 3-2 win, we had a few good performances in that. But other than that, it was being extremely poor. And Moray has been shocking today. Manetta can come on for him. Ortiz has been poor. Polito can come on for him. Zuno can come off for Rosafio. Ragusa can come on as well for Cavallo. Well, to be fair, in all honesty, Cavallo can stay on. We'll get a Mouso on up front for Plessia because he's had a shocking game as well. And hopefully in these last 10 minutes we can just find a way. We have created a few more opportunities, which is good to see. But again, we have been by far the worst of the two sides here. Gubbio having a lot more attempts at goal, a lot more attempts on target. And again, we draw a blank. We're not playing well. And we're really struggling to find any way through it at the moment. And with the next league game to come, we need to really start knuckling down and finding a way through it in the game against Taranto. I would normally stop, but I think what we'll do is we'll just rattle on through and try get through it as quickly as possible. Potenza was the game that I was originally going to show you. It got postponed and moved back. So going into this league game away against Taranto, they're sat in 7th place at the moment in the league. We're sat in 15th, and we need to find a way of getting some results here because we want to stay away from these relegation playoffs if we can help it. We'll have a look at the league table momentarily, but you can see just how unhappy the team is at the moment. There's a number of players that they're not putting any effort in training at all. I mean, our new signings are doing really well in training. Henry Francis Burdick, Tepsic, constant good performances in training, but everyone else really, really poor. And I'm toying with the idea of releasing some of them, but we can't afford to. And it's becoming a real struggle at the moment to keep players happy and really find a rhythm. The £1 million we had in the bank has gone. It's just completely disappeared. I don't know what's going on with it here at the club. Obviously, they have had financial issues on numerous occasions in their recent history. It could be that something similar is happening again. I've just seen that Burdick, our youngster, could be going on international duty as well. So that's a big positive that we've actually managed to bring in a youngster that has got some international pedigree going forward. But a bit of an injury concern as well. Ortiz is going to miss out in the game against Taranto, most likely. And we're just going into this game hoping we can get a result. As you can see, we just sat above those relegation playoffs. We do have that game in hand, which is obviously against Potenza, but we're getting to a point where we can't actually catch a few of these teams above us either. So there's a clear difference between the teams around us. Brindisi, we only managed to draw against. Latina, we managed a win against. So we've got to be very, very careful. Sorrento are just above us. They absolutely destroyed us, of course, following that red card that we had. But we need some results, and we need them quickly, just to give us some confidence, give the lads a little bit of positivity in their play. And in terms of goal scoring, Zuno's been the most likely, to be honest. But I'm not sure if he's a winger or a striker. It's very, very difficult to figure out exactly what these best positions are for a number of these players. But going into this game away against Taranto, we just want a good performance. If we can find a result, even better, but we want a good performance. And I'm just hoping that we can find a way to do so. It's more of a full-strength squad today. Sarri remains in goal. Damiano, Leah, Manetta, Tepsic and Grimeland are at the back. Henry Francis and Frisena and Vaca at the midfield three, with Rosafio, Ragusa and Zuno as the front three. And again, we just hope for a good performance. We want to at least show a little something in front of goal. That would also be quite nice. Plessia, we have managed to give him an extra year on his contract. So there is signs of positivity, but at the same time, that all the players are still unhappy with his financial thing with the bonuses. We took the lowest bonus payments possible because of the financial pressures at the club, but the players don't understand that. They want the bigger payouts, which is understandable. But unfortunately, it's put us in a position where, because they're constantly unhappy about it, they're not giving it their all at the moment. And unless it sorts itself out soon, it could come back to bite us very, very quickly. And Taranto looking to play it through straight away. Leah manages to intercept and pick it up, finds Frisena, and now Vaca Jr. It's a heavy touch from Vaca Jr. He's our best midfield player, and he's doing things like that. And Simeri is there, and Simeri has scored. Luckily, from our point of view, he is offside. There's no VAR at this level, so we do manage just about to get away with that one. Fresena here into Zuno. Switches the play to Leah. Opportunity down this right-hand side. Not too much space to work. He swings it in, though, and is cleared away. But Grimeland picks it up, plays it in, and Zuno, that's a poor finish again. Again, we're showing some signs, but it's just not quite happening for us. But we do seem to be a little bit better in our shape. That's one thing that the cup tie did say, that we do seem a little bit more resilient with this shape rather than the 4-2-3-1. But we still conceded a lot of chances, and I think we were just lucky that we only conceded the one. Obviously, more will be able to tell from this league game, and that was shocking again defensively. Taranto failing to take the opportunity, luckily from our point of view. It was a good header from their striker to knock it down to his teammate, but again, we really need to wake up and just find a way. Like I say, we need a goal, basically, first and foremost. We need to find a way of getting regular goals into this team. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have an out-and-out goal scorer this season. It's going to be a smash and grab season for us, I think. Whatever we can get, we'll just have to take and hope for the best. Orlando plays it back to Ladinetti. That's a good block by the defender. Vaca Jr. rushing his clearance, though. And now Luciani into Matera. Now Michelli. Just holding on to it, trying to get it forward. Now Riggio into Matera. Now Riggio. They're knocking the ball about with quite a bit of confidence here, and we're not really getting near them. And Ferrara swings it in early. Simeri completely missed his header, but he still picks it up on this far side. Luciani back into Simeri, and we're not getting near the ball here at all. And that has been coming throughout that whole move, right at the end of the first half. And again, we just don't seem to want to get stuck into anybody. It's so poor. And I think we've got much better quality than that as well. Arguably, we've actually been a little bit more of the better side today, but again, we're lacking so much in front of goal. And we really need to pick it up. We really do. Michelli into Riggio. Over to Ferrara. Now Panico. Again, we're not getting close to them at the moment. Panico coming down this left-hand side. Good block by Manetta. And he's just smashed it clear. There's no target there. And I think we're going to have to radically change this team tactically as well. But we've got to be so careful at the moment. Vaca Jr. manages to pick it up. He needs a shot on target, which he does manage. But Vernucci managing to make a pretty easy save in the end, which is a little bit of an annoyance. But it is what it is. Ragusa with a delivery from the corner. That's a good header from Marco Manetta. And we do have our equaliser. We've managed to get a set-piece coaching as well, I might add. And that is a big goal from our point of view. Good to see a bit of positivity in our play. Ragusa with the delivery. Manetta with the header. And it's into the bottom corner. Vernucci couldn't get down quick enough. And we are level. And arguably, this is probably our best performance so far this season. 4 shots on target. We've been the better side. Can we find a way to win this game? Again, we really just need to find a way, grind a result out, try and get a win on the board. Grimeland trying to get there. Vaca Jr. back to Tepsic. Now Manetta just holding on to it, trying to get it forward. Just lays it over to Leah. And now Henry Francis in that midfield into Vaca Jr. Bit of space for him to work now. Into Ragusa. Tries to get past his man, does superbly. Ragusa! Antonino Ragusa. That's a really good goal from him. Into the bottom corner. We've taken the lead now. And all of a sudden, confidence is just starting to rise a little bit. Good, positive play. Vaca Jr. finding the pass into Ragusa. Good positivity from him. Knocked it past his man. Squeezed by him as well. A lovely finish into the bottom corner. Just over an hour gone. We take the lead. Again, a little bit of positivity. That's what we've been looking for. And with 20 minutes to go, we have an opportunity in this game now. In terms of our striker, Marco Zuno has done nothing for us really today. He's had a very poor game, but it seems to suit the shape that we're in at the moment. Henry Francis into Grimeland. The left back trying to get down that left-hand side. Good delivery. Zuno is there. And again, he misses the target. It's a big opportunity that for Zuno. Nodding over the crossbar. But Rosafio and Zuno both played quite poorly so far, to be fair. We are struggling a little bit for fitness. I don't really want to make too many changes. It's one of the best performances we've had for some time. Bifulco looking over the top for Sameri. It's a poor ball. And Sarri just picks it up. Why? I mean, why he didn't just get hold of it, I'm not sure. But the first time kickers found Rosafio, Ragusa into Frasina, and now Zuno in behind. And Zuno finishes it well, but I think he was offside. And he is. It was a good finish. And I think, to be fair, we are going to have to make some changes. We're absolutely out on our feet at the moment. Plessia is going to come on up front. Ragusa, really good performance from him, but he is struggling. Cavallo can come on for him. Vaca's on a yellow card. We'll get Franco on for him. And defensively, we're really struggling for fitness as well. But I don't want to change too much at the back. We've looked reasonably solid today defensively. I hope it continues in these last few moments. Leah here with the throw into Fresena. Now Henry Francis into Leah again. Coming down this right-hand side again, just lacking a little bit of fitness there. He would have got past his man if he was a bit fitter. Bifulco, good block by Henry Francis. He's pulled him down, in fact. He's been given... Well, I thought he pulled him down. It's a two-footed challenge, apparently. And he's been sent off. That's his second red card since coming in on loan from Arsenal. And I really hope that doesn't cost us. I really, really hope that doesn't cost us, because if it does, that is going to be a huge blow. We've looked so good today. We're going to get Salvo on for Leah. We need that pace in at the back. And we're going to get Polito on for Grimeland as well. Just to keep that pace in them wing-back roles. Hopefully, we can hold on in these last few seconds. Here is Zonta for Taranto into Calvano. Michelli picks it up. Into Zonta. Into the penalty area. It's off the post. The inside of the post as well. Polito does superbly to clear. We just about survive. And that is a massive 3 points. That is a huge 3 points for us. Good result from everybody. And in the end, we've just about grinded out that win. We keep ahead of the chasing pack. We still have that game in hand as well. If we finish between 11th and 15th, I'll be perfectly happy this season, to be honest. But we need to keep the points total above the amount of games that we've played. That's the target this season. That's what we have to do. But that is a big, big win for us, despite the red card. And again, Henry Francis, a second red card already this season. Not good from his point of view. And hopefully he'll calm down as the season goes on, but it's not looking too promising, is it? We'll get a number of games done once again. We've got 2 really big games against Catania and Benevento at the start of November. We'll probably come back for both of those games. And hopefully we can build on that 2-1 win away from home at Taranto and just try and keep the good results coming. 4 of our next 5 games are at home. Big results are needed. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.